Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're going to do another Jollibee ad. So this one's called Biyahe or Journey. So if you like these videos, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, and also watch the other ones that I've done in this series. So let's get started and have a look. Alright, so straight away I know where this is. So I know that Jollibee. So this is at the start of Tondo. That's Tondo out the back. I forget the name of that street, but it's at North Harbour. It's just over Delpan Bridge. So, and this is relatively new because that school has only just been being built. So actually, I drove past here yesterday and it didn't look like that. So maybe that's been computer enhanced. That school is still in block form. So they've actually enhanced that school because it isn't finished. Interesting thing about this Jollibee is only about 2 years old. And when Justin Trudeau came here, I forget why he was here. He was here for the G7 or G8 or ASEAN or something like that. Anyway, in Tagalog, guapo means handsome, and so he's a pretty good-looking fella. And so the word on the street was they were calling him President Guapo, and he actually went into this Jollibee unannounced. And they had the cameras there, and you should have seen the look on the people's faces because this is one of the poorest areas of Manila, and they always say Tondo's the roughest place in Manila, the most dangerous place. So to see a president in their Jollibee would have been amazing. But anyway, let's keep going.
Bando na po! Kitang-kitang matanda na ang lolo Gusting ko. Pero kahit kay dami ng eskinita sa mukha niya, ni minsan, hindi siya nagpakita ng pagod.
Oh, malilate ako dito eh. Isa naman po nga, no?
Sukli po.
Ako late na ako.
I get stuck behind this jeepney all the time.
Ano na to?
Para po. Jollibee lang po. Lagpas na po.
Lo,
Pasensya na po.
Okay lang po.
Hindi ko narinig.
teka lang lo ah. Lo, tulungan na po kita.
Teka.
Alright, so that's pretty realistic. Those jeepneys, some of them are 50, 60 years old. They do have, well, some of them have got newer engines in them, but most of them have still got the old engine, and they're very tiny engines. They're only like 4-cylinder, and all of them have got ring problems, and because they drive them 24 hours a day. They just keep them going. Excuse me. So you'll see actual jeepney stops where there's just kids with buckets of water, and they'll just pull up and they'll throw a bucket of water on the radiator and just pour water all over the engine just to try to keep it cool, and they'll give them a couple of pesos for that. But yeah, there's one of them just down the road from me, so all pretty accurate so far.
Bago tayo umuwi, may dadaanan lang tayo, ha?
May lakas pa siyang mong sorpresa. Salamat po, Lo. Mula pa noon, pilit niyang kinakaya ang lahat.
So Also pretty rare to see a registered jeepney. That one's got 2018 on it. That's pretty rare. Most of them aren't registered. But yeah, this is spot on. Okay, so lots of jeepney drivers, lots of trike drivers, lots of bicycle trikes. They're all old men. They're all some of them in their 80s. I see some here that you've got an 80-year-old trying to push you in a trike, and I feel really sorry for them, especially when it's really hot. But yeah, the grandparents here really do look after their grandkids. They go crazy over them, even their children. They really do look after them, and particularly boys. They just smother boys here.
Lalo na ngayong kailangan na kailangan namin siya. Papa!
Oh, hintay muna. Sige na. Ayaw ko tayo.
Tay, pasensya na po kayo ha. Isang buwan na lang, nakakapasada na uli ako. Alam kong hirap na kayo. Kinakaya niyo para sa amin ni Archie.
Anak, huwag mo na akong alalahanin pa. Hanggat kaya ng katawan ko at nakikita ko ang daan. Hanggat may gasolina ang tatay mo, akong bahala sa inyo ni Archie. Naku, nakaupo lang naman ako maghapon sa jeep eh. Di ba?
Salamat tay. Ibalik. Bawi din ako.
Hindi nga nagpapakita ng pagod si Lolo. Ang nakikita ko, yung kung gaano niya kami kamahal ng papa ko.
Tara, kaya tayo.
Oh, habang nagpapagaling ka pa, ito na muna ang mas kailangan mo.
That guy looked like my barber. Looks like a dead ringer. Unfortunately, this is not what really happens most of the time. When I talk to the old guys on the trikes and that, and I say, "What about your anak?" or "What about your children?" and they all say "tamad," which means lazy. So, and even my wife, when she catches the trike, she always gives a tip to the older guys because they're working hard, or I buy them a drink or a Coke or something like that, and she says the same thing, that all the children are at home, and the grandfather's the one making the money for the family. But yeah, and you see a lot of this all over the Philippines. This is pretty spot on. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's really common to see, grandparent age people on the street selling stuff, making food. Particularly the calderias, they're always run by an older lady. Yeah, all the street sweepers in my area, they're all in their 60s. They're still working. The balut seller, we've got one that comes down every day. Balut. You see them. They're all 60, 70 years old. So yeah, hopefully that changes one day, and the kids start looking after the parents, and like we do. But anyway. Okay, there's another one. Hope you like it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.